Today's horoscope, Taurus February 1st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Positivity is in the air. Uranus has been a long-term guest in your sign and has just turned direct after nearly 5 months of retrograde motion. Your courage increases in the weeks ahead, and your independence becomes a more potent motivating force. This shift might also renew your motivation for work, or it could point to a moving forward moment related to your life path or career goals. You're especially aware of your obligations, work, and performance these days, and fortunately, things are smoothing out in these areas. Today, however, the Sun heads into minor clashes with Venus and Neptune in a sociable area of your solar chart, and you can feel divided. This feeling can put you in a state of indecision, or you could decide to give whatever you're doing at the moment special attention and compartmentalize, which could save your good humor. Today's moon agrees with Venus and Neptune, encouraging a little more attention to your happiness goals. All celestial transits in the sky tell us a great deal not only about our personal lives but also the collective evolution of humanity. Since 2018, Electric Uranus, the Great Awakener, has been bringing tremendous change as he has danced through your zodiac sign. While your zodiac sign is most famous for being tied to luxury, finances, and wealth, you also rule morals and values in the collective zodiac wheel as well. This means that across the board, on a global scale, humanity is also seeing things being shaken up in regard to these themes in our relationships. Reflect on how you've evolved as well as your romantic partner or lovers have, as well. What is worth your time? You might struggle to feel optimistic about your dreams when the moon in Pisces conjuncts Saturn in Pisces and squares Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. Pursuing your professional aspirations is not an easy thing to do. It might be challenging if your dreams are not definitively financially stable. You could be deterred from your goals if you are unsure of how much you could profit from them. However, it might be worthwhile to pursue your dreams anyway, even if it might not lead to prosperity. It is up to you. The planetary alignment today is troubling for many of you because it is so much about emotions. Facing your feelings squarely is difficult because you need to admit vulnerability and acknowledge pain. This isn't easy for anyone. You may want to seek out your friends and ask them for help. If you don't feel there is anything troubling you, perhaps you can treat yourself to lots of nurturing behavior. A nice dinner, a hot bath, and a good night's rest. The name of the game for this day is work, work, and more work. Whether you have paperwork to wade through, or the fence needs to be fixed, you're apt to feel more than raring to go. Just be sure that you don't push yourself so hard that you wear yourself out. After the full day is done, make sure you have a healthy dinner and just relax. Feel proud of everything you got accomplished. After nearly 5 months in retrograde motion, Uranus turns direct in Taurus today, and with it a chance to shift a lot of your focus onto the road ahead. While it will be another 4 days before Jupiter turns direct in your income sector and Mars will remain in retrograde motion in your communication sector until later in the month, they are both well supported. It is Jupiter's friendly aspect to the Sun in your career sector that is helping to get the most out of the doors still open to the past, second chances and untapped income potential, while it is your relationships that are benefiting from Mars' war on old communication barriers. It is just as a friendly aspect between Venus, the planet of love, and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment and especially commitment to your relationships peaks, that they are joined by the moon. With Juno in your relationship sector and the moon joining Venus in a social and serendipitous part of your chart, this will make it easier to tap into the laws of attraction and synchronicity, increasing the potential for serendipitous moments or encounters. Daily Planetary Overview. Doubt can be a tricky thing. It clouds judgment, makes decisions feel heavier, and creates uncertainty where there doesn't need to be any. But here's the thing, doubt is often a signal that you care deeply about the outcome, and that's not a bad thing. Have you ever noticed how, after giving yourself space to reflect, clarity eventually comes? Right now, even if answers seem just out of reach, trust that with time and patience, you'll see things more clearly. The moment will come when confidence replaces hesitation, and you'll be able to move forward with certainty. And when that happens, you'll not only find the right path for yourself but also be able to navigate situations in a way that benefits those around you. Compromise and understanding will be essential, and by considering different perspectives, you may discover solutions that work better than you originally imagined. Impatience, however, may be one of the greatest challenges right now. When expectations are high, it's easy to feel frustrated when things don't unfold as quickly as you'd like. But remember, some of the most meaningful successes come from careful planning and steady effort. Have you ever rushed into something only to wish you had taken more time to think it through? Right now, restraint will serve you well. Avoid making impulsive decisions or jumping to conclusions, especially when dealing with others. Misunderstandings are more likely when emotions are heightened, so take a step back before reacting. Be open to hearing others out, even if their perspectives differ from yours. Some of the best insights come from unexpected places, and allowing room for discussion and collaboration will ultimately work in your favor. Despite these emotional ups and downs, there is a powerful energy of achievement in the air. When you align yourself with patience and clarity, you'll notice that one success leads to another. Your ability to work with others will be a major strength now, and you may even gain the attention of people who recognize your potential. Have you ever experienced a moment when your efforts were finally noticed, and it led to opportunities you never expected? That kind of energy is present now. If you're given a chance to step into something new, trust yourself enough to explore it. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Growth often happens in the spaces where we feel slightly uncertain. The most important thing is to approach any decision with confidence rather than fear. If something in your current situation isn't working, now is the time to reassess your perspective. When you change your mindset, you also change the way you approach challenges. Instead of getting stuck in old ways of thinking, consider how adopting a new outlook might bring you closer to success. It's easy to fall into the habit of blaming external circumstances or even other people when things go wrong, but real growth happens when you're open to learning about yourself. What is this moment teaching you? What can you do differently moving forward? Reflection will be your greatest tool in navigating any difficulties that arise. This period may also bring unexpected challenges in business or financial matters. You might feel like your plans aren't gaining the traction you'd hoped for, or that others aren't seeing the value in what you're proposing. This can be frustrating, but don't let temporary setbacks make you question your path. Rushing to prove yourself or forcing something to work before it's ready could create unnecessary difficulties. Instead, take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Have you ever had a time when stepping away from a problem actually brought you the clarity you needed to solve it? That's the kind of approach that will work best for you right now. Keep a cool head, be strategic in your actions, and trust that things will fall into place when the timing is right. With all of these shifts happening, self-care is essential. Stress and uncertainty can take a toll, but finding moments of relaxation and renewal will help restore balance. You don't need a grand escape or an elaborate self-care routine sometimes. The simplest things can make the biggest difference. A long bath, calming music, or losing yourself in a good book can work wonders. What's something small that brings you peace? Make time for it. Pay attention to your well-being and be mindful of how certain habits, whether it's overeating, excessive screen time, or other distractions, affect your energy. Finding balance in your daily routine will help you feel more grounded and ready to handle whatever comes your way. At the heart of it all, this moment is about trusting yourself, embracing change, and recognizing that growth happens even in moments of uncertainty. You have more resilience than you realize, and with the right mindset, you'll find that even challenges can lead to breakthroughs. Where in your life do you feel ready for a shift? What are you hoping to create for yourself? Trust that you have everything you need to move forward. The universe is guiding you, and all you have to do is take the next step with confidence.